guys, welcome back to my channel. I look very familiar because I filmed a video just 2 seconds ago in this outfit, in this face, in this area. So if you're having deja vu, it's a different video, just same look. When I have time to film videos, I have to film multiple in a row or stuff stops going out on my channel. So I'm trying to avoid that happening. But today's video I thought would be fun to do something that you're used to, but yet do a little bit different. I've done, I think, two parts to baby names I love but won't be using. In this video, I thought I would do baby names I love but I can't use for one reason or another. Now, keep in mind that I'm using the word can't kind of lightly because you may hear my reason and go, you could totally use that for your baby's name. But just in my opinion, I can't use it. So that's kind of like, I want to get that out there in case you're like, really, Anna? But I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's just a fun video. You guys know we have a baby name talking household right now, especially because we feel like we are very close to getting pregnant and we have been trying for a long time and want to give whatever babies we get very special names. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I have 4 boy names and 6 girl names, and I will go ahead and go through them and tell you guys why I like them, but we cannot use them. I'll just go ahead and start with the boy names. And the first boy name is the name Ryan. I think the most obvious thing you guys think of why we can't use it is because my husband's name is Brian, but oddly enough, that's not the reason why we can't use it. I actually really love the name Ryan for a boy or a girl. However, we can't use this name because my husband's nephew is named Ryan and we see them all the time. It would be super confusing. My sister's middle name is Ryan as well, and some people still call her that. So I just feel like we're treading on water that we really can't get a hold of this name and use it. And I also do think it would be confusing with my husband in the house, but that alone wouldn't keep me from using it. We just have too many in the family. The next name is the name Sabin, and my Alabama Roll Tide fans will know where this name came from. It is a nod to Alabama head coach Nick Saban. If you're from anywhere in Alabama, you probably know someone who has a dog named Sabin. Very popular amongst everyone's dogs. If you're a Bama fan, your dog's name is probably Sabin. Same with us. Before we had our dog Sealy, we had another Westie named Sabin who is no longer with us. But his name was Sabin. You know, we had him for over 5 years. We can't call our kid that, right? I mean, I just don't think that you can do that. So we can't use that name. The next name is the name Memphis, and I feel like this name is about to fly into popularity, unfortunately. I mentioned it like a year or so ago, maybe even longer than a year and a half maybe, on my channel when I was doing celebrity baby names that I loved, and this is Bono's daughter's name. However, Jason Aldean just named his son this name, and his wife is very, very active on social media, and I feel like this name is just gonna skyrocket like up the roof. The reason why we can't use it, well, I say my husband probably doesn't even know about this name, but for me, I can't use it because Memphis ends in a S sound, and our last name is Sapo. Good luck trying to spell that, by the way. It's not even American, and like no one ever spells it correctly. But Memphis Sapo sounds like one word, and I don't know, I can't do it. I feel like either you're okay with that sound or you're not, and I'm just not. The next name is the name Owen, and I love this name. I think it is so cute. I feel like I don't know a lot of Owens, but I don't feel like Owen's a like weird name. I mean, I know people are named this and it's not necessarily like rare, unique, but I don't feel like it's very common, especially where we live. However, my husband, his daughter Paige would have been named Owen if she were a boy. So I just feel like it wouldn't be cool to use that name. I probably would be offended if like I was with someone who we were gonna name our child this, and then we had the opposite sex, and then they got with someone and named their child that name. So I can't use it. I just couldn't bring myself to use it. I know that sounds really petty, but I just kind of feel like that was a name that they were going to use, so I wouldn't want to take that. Onto the girl names. I have 6 girl names. I'm gonna put the first 2 together because they are very similar, and they are the names Meadow and Marlowe. I love both of these names. I really am liking the letter M lately. I don't know, I just feel like M would be very cute on our stockings with the rest of our initials. The reason why I can't use this name is because, again, our last name ends in the O sound. So Meadow, Marlowe, Sapo, like it just kind of sounds like it rhymes. And I don't think I'd want my name to be Marlowe Sapo. It just kind of sounds like I was kidding when I named them. So again, either you like that or you don't, and I can't do it. The next name is Magnolia, and I know definitely more of like a southern kind of feel name. I actually really like this name. I like the nickname Maggie or Nola or Noli. I just think this is just a cute name. However, my mom has a biological sister named this. Her name is Magnolia Lynn. She went by Lynn in her childhood and her adult years. She's no longer like wanting to be involved in our family. I don't even know why, to be honest. She hasn't been really a part of our family for many years. And I think sometimes you just have family members that just aren't around and you're kind of used to it. So I didn't even know her real name was Magnolia until I was like a teenager. I just knew her as her middle name, Lynn. And when I heard that was her name, I was kind of upset because it just ruined the name for me. And I could never use it because I would never want her to end up hearing stuff about our family thinking that I named my child after her. Because Magnolia is a unique name and you're not going to hear it every day. And I'm sure she would be like, oh, that's after me. The next name is the name Elizabeth, and it's just so classic, timeless, beautiful. It is like my definition of a perfect name. It's beautiful, said full out, easy to spell. Everyone can spell it. You can have like 1,000 nicknames from this name. However, it is my bonus daughter's middle name, and she was named after her mom, so that name was kind of already token for their family. So I could never use it just because I wouldn't feel right using one of our kids' middle names as another kid's first name. The next name is the name Cadence, and I don't know what it is about this name. I know it sounds kind of like a silly name, and I think of American Pie when I think of this name. But I just have always liked the name Cadence. I don't know, I just think it's a really cute name. I feel like it's very feminine, very girly. Like she would be like a cheerleader or like a gymnast or something. The reason why we can't use this, again, it ends in the sound. Cadence Sapo sounds like you're saying Caden Sapo, not Cadence Sapo. So yeah, I just can't do it, which sucks because I do love that name. Okay. Camera died. I'm gonna be quick. This is my last name, and it is honestly one of my favorite names of all time. I would honestly be willing to say it's one of the prettiest girl names I've ever heard in my entire life. I heard it when I was either still in high school or just out. I was probably 17, 18 years old, and it was on this show called Army Wives, and I was obsessed with the show when it first came out, and there's a character on there named Emmeline, and I thought that name was just so gorgeous. I still think it is so beautiful. It starts with an E, so it could have been one of our girls' middle names because our girls have E middle names. However, we can't use it, and it sucks. It kind of irritates me that we can't use it. In high school, my boyfriend and I were gonna name our kids this if we ever grew up and had kids together, and we did not, and I'm very thankful that we did not. But that's not really the reason why we can't use it. Recently, when I started rewatching it, I just felt like I was always in love with it, but it just kind of like refreshed that love for me. And I'm like, ugh, I can't use it. So the reason why I can't use it, aside from that, because honestly, if it was just the boyfriend thing in high school, I would still use it. It would not be an issue for me. However, that boyfriend, after we broke up, got married like immediately to someone, and they had a daughter named Emmeline. Yeah, I could never use it now. Like, there's just no way. I know it's not like so unique, it's not unheard of, but I would feel completely weird using it. Like, I don't know. Honestly, back then I kind of felt offended that he used it, like, because we had just split up. But now that I'm older, I'm like, who gives a hoot? I am kind of upset that I can't use it because I just love it and it's so beautiful. But there's so many beautiful names out there. Like, I don't even care anymore. But that kind of this list, that's kind of the one that hurts the most that I can't use because I think it's beautiful. I have recently heard it a few times. I think because the trend of the ending -lyn on every name possible is kind of really in right now. So I've heard Emmeline a few times. I would prefer it spelled the traditional way, E-M-M-A-L-I-N-E. But yeah, this name overall is probably one of the prettiest names I've ever heard in my entire life, and I still love it. So that is it for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching it. Let me know what you guys think of my reasonings for not being able to use these. Do you agree it's untouchable? Do you not agree that it's untouchable? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what names you love but you can't use either, because I'm interested to hear some of your stories about names that you can't use. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.